Hi
Welcome
everyone.
back. Oh, Cookie.
Nice to see you guys.
Nice to see you. Today we have some announcements, and it's a little bit harsh, but at the end of the tunnel, you will understand how much love there is.
It's time we start speaking about these things, and I think you will all like it. Thank you for all your beautiful comments on our last video. We're very excited that you like that type of a video. And
Thank you very much.
I was very touched by a comment. Actually, it was a personal message from one of our viewers, who is also a twin flame, and she said, since I've been watching you guys, I'm better financially, and that's amazing. It really means that the energy is multiplying and it's going into the direction that we all need.
Yes, and actually, this is the highest expression of money, because the true symbol of money is proper energy exchange.
Mm-hmm.
In the astral world, instead of money, there's energy, and without energy, you cannot live. The same on
Yeah.
Earth. On Earth, you need money, and yes, technically, you also need energy. But in order to have energy, you need money, and so on and so forth. So that's very cool that we are pouring this type of energy so that you guys can use for the good purpose.
For whatever you need.
Today, we're going to speak about twin flame or not. Do this for yourself. So
Yeah. Now, we just feel that it is really a time we start to realize some things. It is nice, the world that we live in, the earth, nature, and all this. But we also have to admit that there's a lot of crap around us.
yep,
And
it's not little.
Yep. We have the courage actually to speak up about all this because we both had jobs in the past where we saw the really disgusting things, like a lot of corruption.
Yes.
And anything you can imagine, like drugs and stuff which are
Substances.
yeah, it was very hard for me, to be honest, to see all these things around me, in front of the customers, and everything looks lovely and beautiful, but behind the scenes, it's a very ugly picture, let's say.
We are living in a world in which we no longer follow our instincts and our intuition. We
Mhm.
constantly are pampered by whoever is telling us whatever. So we're gonna give an example. The people we are watching, not just us, but you guys as well, they always say, like, do this or fix this before you are able to do something. And we probably said the same thing in the past, but we are constantly upgrading. And
There is some truth there, but it's a little bit twisted how
Yes.
it's presented
For
to all
example,
of us.
for example, on the basic of the basics, before you go to meet someone that you like, you arrange yourself a little bit, right? You put yourself together, put a nice dress, or if you're a man, a shirt and stuff, before you go to meet this person. So there is always something that we need to do in order to achieve something else bigger, right? So the problem with this, of course, there is the benefits, but the problem is that we are going to, some of us spend a lot of time in trying to fix whatever it is, and sometimes the fixing will not come very easy at all, and it actually requires something special for us, something that we need to do beforehand. And if we don't do it, we can spend all our lives fixing, and then we just don't move on. The point is to grow and to move on. And this is like a manipulation. When we are, because some people unfortunately take advantage of this and manipulate you know, their viewers or their listeners, if it's a radio or something like this, and they say you're not allowed to do this until you reach certain level. Just like in religion, for example, you need to do some standards in order to be able, let's say, to play the guitar for the Christians or something. Or if it's another religion, maybe the people who are there in the church, you need to follow certain categories in order to reach higher grade. And it's not supposed to be like this. Sometimes a person already did all this stuff and it's doing again in this life, and it already did this in the past lives, and it's already boring. So we can get our upgrade before anything, right?
Yeah. It's time, guys, we realize that this matrix is being manipulated, it's actually being ruled by certain groups of people, by certain entities, because there's much more powerful beings on top of all this, and let's say they are pulling the strings for all this to be happening, whatever is happening right now. And unfortunately, twin flame is something that is being a lot attacked as well and manipulated because of the huge potential it carries. Because there's a huge potential in love. Love
Yes.
is the biggest potential of everything. And pure love is the only ultimate thing that there is out there. So we also are aware that the majority of you who are watching us are not really twin flames in union like us.
They're in separation.
And yes, we are very sorry for this.
Mm-hmm. We truly are.
And there's a lot of information out there what you have to do first and that and in order to you know, to be able maybe one day to be with your twin flame or whatever. And there is some truth there, but just our minds, all of us, the channel of the collective consciousness, everything is being corrupted. So the information that already comes to us through our heads, it is already corrupted in a way. Things are twisted. The universal laws are also a little bit twisted, and they are presented to us already in a retorted way. I'm not saying by people, I'm saying by entities, because we are all channelers. We all channel certain thoughts, certain ideas. It's all out there, it's already existing.
The life is like a CD-ROM. It's like a CD. You probably, if you are a very new generation, you will not perceive the CD, but it's like a vinyl, a CD, a cassette, whatever you want to call it. It's already all the rules, all the missions, all the preferences, all the colors are already inside this game, which is the Earth. So when we come here, we already know, we should know what to do, what we did. We all know all this. We don't need to learn anything. We are just here technically to serve each other with the highest potential, but because we choose to forget, not because we really want that, they made the earth in a way that you have to forget every time you wake up. It's very rare for a soul to remember. And this buys them time to the lords here, it buys them time to manipulate further and further, because if we all knew the truth, the earth wouldn't be like this. So it's easier to manipulate the mankind when they are low consciousness, ignorant, sleeping, cannot remember who they are and stuff like that. So this is all manipulation. It's not just a game, it's more than a game, and you have to be careful. You have to remember that we need to snap the fingers, because some of you are like, I want to do astral projection and stuff like this. Look, if you saw the truth with your own eyes properly, what is out there in the astral, you probably wouldn't even want to do astral projection anymore, and you will want to wake up and wake up everyone around you. But if you do that, you become like an insane person. So this is not the way either. So the only way we can do is just share our love, okay, with one another. Just show how much you love yourself and how you love others. Because if you become insane, it means you're not loving yourself anymore, and you are not a good image for people to take notes from on how to love ourselves and how to share love. Because love is the only thing. It's the only salvation. If we wanted to create a religion around something, it will be around love. But of course, religion is not the way either.
No, unfortunately, we cannot do much because
I mean,
for
yes,
the time
I'm
being.
agreeing with you.
Yeah, because because as humanity we are too much separated right now,
Yeah.
and until we don't get together properly, we don't have the power to do much about it. But we should never forget that we are super powerful beings, and one day we can achieve it, but we have to start from somewhere, and this somewhere is what we want to tell you about. And that is what you already said it pretty much, like, do something for yourself.
Exactly.
Be a little bit selfish, even in the twin flame journey. You know, it is so hard. I can imagine being focused all the time on this thought of the separation and how much it hurts.
Yeah.
Try to put that on the side and do something in this life for yourself.
For your sake.
Do something that you love. Go somewhere that you always dreamt to go, but you never dared for some reason or whatever. I don't know. Take care of your body. Start a healthy lifestyle. Tomorrow is never late. Like, we are here.
Sound
We
like
are
a
in the
music.
now, and tomorrow you can do it. We can always
We can
take
do
the
it together.
decision. Or start dancing or singing lessons or yoga or
You have some passion, it's hidden, and
whatever
you're just
your heart
you're
desires.
wasting so much time in sorry about that, but focusing on your twin flame, and because you guys are separated maybe kilometers, thousands of kilometers away, or maybe just a few kilometers, but it's draining you. You need to be more careful and start to apply this to yourself, because if you focus on yourself, your twin, supposedly, you know, if it is really your twin flame, is going to be attracted to you once again. If you focus too much, just like in a regular relationship, when one person is addicted to another, the other one just wants to run away. It's just how it works life. You need to even despise a little bit. Just throw some despise in your relationship, and you'll see the attraction is going to work again. This is another thing. But we actually want to say to focus on yourself. It's time. Like, we have been torturing
I
ourselves for
promise
too
you that
long.
is the first step really to enter in union, and I'm speaking about general union. When we created our Facebook group, which is not really that much active, but the idea behind was exactly this, for all twin flames to come into union.
Yes, because we didn't know. We were still at the beginning. We were a little bit naive as well.
No, I still believe in this. I still believe in this notion.
No, I meant that people were ready. Because
Yeah.
they're not. That's the,
Well,
the thing.
Yeah, and it's not even about fixing yourself. And I want us to make another video specifically about that. And to show you where the illusion is there behind the fixing yourself first. It's not even about that. It's about showing love to yourself,
Wow.
to your powerful being self.
You're an amazing being.
Yes.
You too.
And you too. And we love you very, very, very much, guys.
We made another place that I believe it's gonna make us much more connected.
Yes, that's the best.
It's a
yes.
very cool thing. That's why we said this at the beginning of the video. It's a Telegram group, but not just any Telegram group. We managed to make a super group which contains topics and stuff. It's gonna be very cool, guys. There's a contest as well there going on, and I just created, so there's crickets there if you don't come. But it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. I promise. Because
Andre has prepared a lot of exciting things.
I already tested for the Portuguese community.
And the best thing is we can actually speak together there, communicate, and stuff like this.
It's gonna be much better.
Yes.
Much better. And yeah, we love you very much.